What is up, my anime club? My name is Dante, duo friend, whatever the heck you want to call me, and today we are going to be reviewing an anime that I watched when I was 12, and I was honestly hoping was going to be bad. I wanted this series to be bad to show how much my taste had matured, to show how much different I was whenever I was 12. But this show, Please Teacher, or Only Guy Teacher, if you watch this sub, is really good. This cliche-ridden piece of dramatic, depressing is honestly a really good show, and I am kind of glad that I watched it because I was thinking about watching it again. So I just needed an avenue to watch it. Sorry, I adjusted my mic stand because I'm holding it. I'm fidgeting right now. So, but yeah, the show is really good. I won't lie to you guys. So the premise sounds stupid. Let me just say the plot summary. Basically, the thing is, this guy Kei Kusanagi gets married to his teacher, who just so happens to be a half alien. And yeah, that premise sounds stupid, but this show is actually very deep and depressing. I don't know how they did it, but it's really good. I definitely suggest you watch it. So anyway, on to the spoilers. Basically, okay, so it starts off with our main character, Kei Kusanagi, laying by a lake and looking out into the stars. And he explained to us that every time he gets depressed, he goes into a thing called a standstill. Basically what standstill is like he goes into a depression coma, which depression coma sounds cooler. It sounds funnier. I mean, standstill sounds kind of cool, but I'm gonna keep on a standstill. And he was saying a speech about how like the universe was the universe is always expanding, or so that's what my friend told me. To me, it stopped moving a long time ago, and just stayed still, stand still, right? And out of nowhere, a spaceship comes from out of the sky and lands in the lake, right? And yeah, so an alien comes out of the lake and sees that Kei saw it, and Kei obviously runs away because the alien was walking towards him. He's like, oh shit, I'm getting out of here. And yeah, so we cut to the next day, and they're at school, and this guy, whose name is either Yosuke or Hyosuke, I don't remember, but I'll go with the safe bet and say Hyosuke. And Hyosuke is kind of like Yosuke from P4. The fangirls probably love him. He's all right. I do like him though. He's at least he's not a homophobe. Yosuke. But excuse me. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he's barging into the room like, "Hey, I just got news that our teacher just quit, and that our new teacher is gonna be a lady." Yeah, another student was like, I bet she's some old hag. No, she's really young, so I hear. Is she pretty? So I hear. You haven't even seen her yet. And I'm putting prefaces on that because that comes up later. Don't worry about it. And who would have fucking thunk? The teacher's the alien from before. Mizuho. What was her last name? It doesn't matter. Her last name becomes Kusanagi because they get married. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that happens. And after school, she is moving into the house next to his. And he sees her moving her boxes out of the moving truck into her house. He's like, can I help you with that? And she's like, oh yeah, go ahead. And I think somehow the situation got to the point where they found out that where they found out that he was the one that found that she was an alien. But before I get into that, let me plug my shit real quick. Okay. So in the card above, there's going to be a playlist of the rest of my review cast. I'm almost at 10 episodes, which is not really a milestone, but yeah, it's going to be happening. And in the card now is going to be my other channel, my music channel, where another song will be coming out. I'm an up and coming nerdcore rapper. This song is going to be fire. The first I made the first 4 lines. I'm writing the song right now, but the first 4 lines are freaking. I like it. I like my flow in this. I like the voice I used. I like the beat. This is gonna be good. And the description is my Twitter. So yeah, follow me there. Yeah, and stuff like that. But to get out of the way. Yeah, but she finds out that he was the one that saw he was an alien. She was an alien, and she teleports. She teleports herself and him to the ship. And on the ship, he's basically trying to get out of there very quickly, and he breaks this thing. This thing is a character, Marie. Marie is how do I say this delicately? Fucking adorable. I remember liking Marie as a 12-year-old. I don't remember why, but I'm totally a fan of Marie. He's friggin' adorable. And basically what Marie is, he's a big part of the ship's whole entire thing. He basically runs. He's basically a teleporter or whatever. And Kay smacks him down, and he's broken for the rest of the series. He's supposed to be self-repairing, but he didn't repair himself at all this whole series. Marie, you're so uselessly adorable. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, before I forget, I have a bunch of anime lined up. Okay, the next anime after this is going to be Penny and Stocking. After Penny and Stocking is going to be Blend S. After Blend S is going to... I remember saying I was going to watch something, but I don't remember what it was. I'm sure I'll remember later, but yeah, it's there. But anyway, they show her the situation out, and they're just like, yeah, we're good. As long as you don't tell anyone, you'll be fine. And then he doesn't, so it's good. And the next episode, basically what happened was, due to certain circumstances, they get locked in a closet together. Right. Not a closet, a storage room. You know those storage rooms in anime where they keep all the gym supplies and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they get stuck in there for hours, and they basically just decide to tell each other their life stories. Mizuho's before my dad died, he left a box of Pocky. There wasn't even anything inside, and her dad was human, her mom's an alien. The mom will come into play, and I think it's the episode after this. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, it's the one after that. But there's some things I have to explain. And Kay explains his whole standstill situation, stuff like that. So yeah, now they have both their secrets out there, and yeah, they know. And then the door to the storage room, it's open, and it's Kay's aunt and uncle. Kay's uncle is hilarious, and he might be the best character. Now, he looks like Shinji's dad, but oh my god, do I like him a lot more than Shinji's dad. I need to finish Eva. Comment if you want me to do a review cast of Eva. I probably won't do it if it's too long, but if so, I don't know how long it is, but I would definitely watch it if you guys wanted me to. Just watch it, maybe not like review it, but yeah, he looks like Shinji's dad, and like, how'd you get the door open? Oh, we just borrowed the keys from the janitor, and it wasn't the janitor, it was the principal. Oops. So Mizuho is being they misinterpreted the relationship because misunderstandings are a thing in anime, and it was like a relationship between a student and a teacher is strictly forbidden, and Kei came up like, I'm actually 18 years old, and we've been married for a while, because I forgot to mention this. He actually went into a standstill for 3 years after something that comes up later. Well, I'll explain it. Yeah, so the principal believes this, and then to show that they actually got married, they actually did like a mini wedding thing, you know. Well, they signed the certificate. The certificate, wedding, is it a certificate? I don't know. I've never been married before. You could probably tell by the fact that I'm reviewing an anime while wearing a Renegade for Life shirt. Oh god. Sorry guys, it's fucking loopy as shit. I pulled an all-nighter playing Fighters because I just downloaded Fighters back, and I was working on Teen Gohan bomb loops. I didn't even get it down, but I got like the first part, but I could totally do the bomb loops if I want to though. But also, if you want anyone to fucking comment me a BB tag, my Twitter's in the description. Come at me, scrub lords. I'm ripped. I'll fuck you up with Akatsuki in heart. In heart, I know. The power of love compels you, bitch. The power of love compels you, bitch. That's funny. Oh, God. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, they get married, and the episode 3 basically revolves around the fact that all the people come to go hang out with Kei, and then they're like, and Kei's aunt and uncle are like, Kei's not here. He's out doing something else. And then they go to Mizuho's house, Mizuho Kusanagi now, due to the fact that they're married. And they hang out there for a while. And then hijinks ensue. I mean, they don't find him, but like, yeah, that shit happens. Yeah. But he kind of got the shaft, metaphorically. I mean, Mizuho got the shaft literally, but ayo. Yeah. It's funny because sex. Oh, God. That's a Honeycast reference. Oh, yeah, speaking of Honeycast. Dude, I saw the animation where it's like Ashley flirting with Ed. Where Ashley says, oh, Ed, is your ego the only thing you want stroked? And then Ed, being the master of flirtation ever, best flirt ever, he's just like, no. But let me ask you something, Ashley. Are you from St. Louis? And Ashley's like, no. Well, then I can still teach you how to arch your back. I was like, just like, holy shit. I think Saber and I had the same reaction where Saber was like, God damn, that's hot. You know? I don't know if that was too loud, but it's too good. Yeah. Master flirt. But yeah, then there's the beach episode where I actually saved a screenshot from that episode because you don't flaunt titties in my face like that and not expect me to screenshot it. Didn't you notice? Ugh. I got a new swimsuit. Seriously. and also the person who did it, I don't remember her name, but she was voiced by Kawakami, and I forgot the name of the girl from P3. What's her name? What's her name, guys? I don't remember. Fuck. What's her fucking name? I haven't finished P3 yet. I was gonna watch a playthrough, but I can actually buy a copy of the game for like $20 on Amazon, and I have a PS2. I can play it. It'd be sweet, you know. But where was I forgot. Yeah, but the person voiced by Kawakami has a crush on Kei, and she metaphorically and literally gets the shaft. Not from Kei, though. Oh, she actually got it from one of the teachers, which she's 15. She's 15. I can't stress this enough. She was 15. That teacher should go to jail. Seriously. It's heavily implied that she did indeed have sexual relations with that teacher, but we're not gonna talk about it. And especially the fact that she is indeed 15, or well, she was 16 at the time, but but yeah, what was I about to say? Yeah, the beach episode. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this joke at the beginning. Okay, what happened was this little girl who was like toting her dog around on a leash was like, the middle of summer. It's a great time to form summer romances and stuff like that. Mabel from Gravity Falls type beat. We wanted to make that joke for a while. Mabel from Gravity Falls type beat. Yeah, you know that? Totally boy crazy. And then she sees Kei and is like, ooh, he's a real cutie, or whatever she said. And then she sees Mizuho come up to him, and she's like, oh, you, what's the word I'm looking for? I was gonna say man whore, but she was like 8. Heartbreaker? No. No, not Playboy. Shit. What do I say here? Cheater? I'll just say heartbreaker. Heartbreaker. Yeah, heartbreaker. That totally. You heartbreaker, you Bob. And then she yanks her dog as she walks away. Don't do that. Don't yank your dog's leash like that. Come on, man. Fuck you. If you do that, you can go fuck yourself specifically. Doggos are nothing but balls of love, and you do that to them? Nah. And oh yeah, the only reason why I mentioned that is because at the end of the episode, right as Mizuho and Kei were about to kiss, she comes up like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you would do this to me, you womanizer." That's the word I was looking for, womanizer. That was the word she used. Yes. And then, yeah, and then after that whole scene, Mizuho's like, "Oh, so you're hitting up the little kid now, huh?" And Kei's like, "Oh my fucking lord." Yeah. First of all, pedophilia is not a joke. I will drop kick you in general, but especially pedophiles. I will drop kick you in the head if you're a pedophile. But yeah, reasonable assumption, but I don't know how long they've been married, but I assume that it was only like a couple weeks to a month at most, so of course he would be like, "Oh, is he some kind of weirdo?" And so yeah, that's like a reasonable assumption. And then nothing comes of that because it was a filler episode. Well, not a filler episode, I think it's canon, but blah 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 blah. But blah blah blah, who cares? Beach episode over. Anyway, another cliche happened where it was like where it's like, they're gonna ask me out, and so someone's gonna ask me out. Someone's gonna ask me out too. Well, I hope that goes good for them. Yeah, you too. And then and then the plot to the song "Hot and Cold" by what was their name? But I had the song "Hot and Cold," You're Hot and You're Cold, or whatever it is, by whoever. You know the song that was like, I had that song stuck in my head for a while, just playing Minecraft and just like, the creeper, oh no, not my fucking house, the spruce bricks, no god. Did I say spruce bricks? I meant planks. A creeper almost blew up my house. God damn it. Yeah, creepers are the worst. I mean, skeletons are the worst, but creepers are also bad. But, I should really play that game later. I should go looking for diamonds. I found like 3 diamonds in the starting chest. I don't know how I did that, but, excuse me. But, that shit was lucky, but 3 diamonds isn't enough for a diamond pickaxe, so, or at least I don't think it is. Wait, how many diamonds did I get? I don't remember. It was either 2 or 3. If it was 3, then a diamond pickaxe would be good to make, but if it's not 3, then I don't have it. Then I wouldn't have enough. I think it's 4. It might not be. Sorry, I'm getting super sidetracked. So this is this is just me being an idiot and thinking about other shit while. It's just how I live my normal life. I just talk to myself because I'm crazy. But motherfuckers. After that episode, this is where the real depressing shit kicks in. So strap yourselves in, because oh boy, did this make me cry. This tripped my life up. Seriously. Okay. Basically, what had happened was Kay had turned down the girl who had liked him, and that girl just happened to be friends with Ichigo. And Ichigo is this small girl, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like her English voice. There's a difference between kudere and I don't give a shit. There's a difference between kudere and I don't give 2 shits. Please, just give me my check. I'll read whatever you put on the paper. Just give me my check. You know, there's a difference. I literally just woke up and I don't give a crap. Yeah, that's different from, well, you do you, I guess. Well, you do you, I guess. See how different that sounds? Her English voice is just like, yes. And then it's just so depressing, and then I had to stay. Oh, I was about to say. I was about to explain the whole thing. Okay, basically, she came to confront Kay about it, and then she had a standstill. He was like, she had a standstill too. And then they were two like, I'm 18, and she's like, I'm 21. Basically, my family disowned me due to the fact that my standstills were a problem. I don't know what the depressing thing that she went through was. To sleep for 5 years, 6 years. Like, seriously. It's insane. Also, her family's loaded. I just had to mention that due to the fact that I like Ojo-sama's. Ojo-sama! And, yeah. So, basically, what Kay does to prevent her from going into a standstill again is to essentially divorce Mizuho and go out with the girl who liked him, so that she doesn't so that Ichigo doesn't go into a standstill anymore. And yeah, like first night, like absolute first night, Kay looks out the window and sees Mizuho staring out at him through her window, and he just collapses and goes to a standstill, thinking, I really love her, and now I can't be with her anymore. And got fucking chills. I'm still sad about it. That's how sad I am. You can feel it in the air. But basically, he has a dream. This imagery showed up a lot in like the latter half of the series. But what happened was he had a memory of seeing a girl commit suicide, and in his like standstill dream, the girl comes back up as like a spirit or whatever, and she doesn't have any eyes, and she's explaining to him, the world is so depressing. If you have too much happiness, then you won't feel anything anymore. But sadness, being sad is depressing. In order to not feel sad, you have to stand still. And he's like, okay, I'll stand still. I will. I'll do it. And I'm pretty sure that explains where his standstills come from. That's where his 3-year standstill started. And in his dream, he sees Mizuho. Mizuho introduced herself as though they had never met before, because in their dream they wouldn't have met. And she explains how they'll get married soon, and how it's not always super happy. And he's just like, if you're not always happy, why do we stay together? Well, if life was always happy, you wouldn't be able to appreciate the happy moments, right? As the great man Aaron Hansen once said, flowers are only beautiful because they wither. If a flower stayed beautiful forever, it wouldn't be that great. I can't tell if that was Rick or Aaron. Dan! I almost got that Danielle down. Danielle. Like Daniel, I Danielle. Like Daniel, hear Dan's yell. Homophones. Okay. Have you heard Dan Bull's crew rap where he raps with homophones? That shit is fire. I already like Dan Bull in general, but like his skeleton rap was personally my favorite. And the crew rap where he raps with homophones, that shit is beautiful. Chef's kiss. Mwah, mwah, you know? But right in the middle of that, sorry to cut right in the middle of that. Yeah, that said, it's rambling. Daniel. Okay. The flower thing. Okay, flowers only whatever we get. And then he's just like, she's just like, you can't stand still anymore. You have to move forward. Keep moving forward, Kay. He's like, I will keep moving forward. And he shows that to the eyeless woman. Yeah. And suddenly, her eyes appear. And as he leaves, Kay says, I'm sorry that happened to you, my sister. God, that was the first thing that made me cry. Won't lie. His fucking sister committed suicide in front of him. It's so sad. So sad. God, I'm actually I've teared up a little bit. Give me a sec. Christ. Oh yeah, speaking of sneezing, look up Corona sneeze compilation. That little doggo sneezes like a fucking cannon. She's adorable. Anyway, the fuck. Okay, so he wakes out of a standstill, and actually at the beginning of the episode where this had happened, Mizuho had left Earth, and she was talking with the Galactic Federation. And basically what had happened was they had erased Kay and the rest of the Earthlings' memories of her, and she just left. She was out of there, and an entire year passed before before the same scene at the beginning of the series. What? Hey, our teacher just quit. The old hag, blah blah blah. She's gone now. And I heard our new teacher's a woman. I bet she's an old hag just like her. He's like, nah, she's super young. Is she pretty? So I heard. Oh, so you haven't even seen her yet either. And yeah, that's exactly what happens. And the person who comes back is Mizuho. And Kay still hadn't remembered her. He didn't even turn his head to look at her. He was doing his typical anime protagonist type beat shit and looking out the window. It's like, man, I'm so lost in thought. You know whenever you do that, or an anime character does that, and then she goes through the whole routine again. She moves into his house. She moves into the house next to him. He's like, hey, do you mind if I help you with that? And he's like, oh, no, not at all. And then somewhere through the movement process, she has like a breakdown where it's like, he didn't remember at all. Remember that you're an alien? Yes, you didn't. Nani the fuck? And I love that cliche where it's like, oh my god, they had their memory erased, but they totally remember. I'm actually like, I was about to fake cry, and I'm actually crying now. Oh god. Jesus Christ, there are tears and it burns. Oh god. Christ. And yeah, yeah, that happens, and then they're just like, they're like this. You can't tell, but I'm like pushing my hands together, like, you know. They're like this. They're tight, and they're adorable, and they're both legal. And I looked up. I tried looking up some numbers, but they're all NTR. It's all NTR. Always has been. There's also rape. Blacklisted all of those tags. Why do they do this to me? None of them. None of them are good. Seriously, I don't fuck with that NTR shit. Nintonade could suck my dick. Yeah, but now we're out of the depressing range. Let's talk about the MILF Mama's mama. I don't remember her actual name, but it's Mizuho's mother and Mizuho's sister, who I will be calling Misty type beat. Misty from Pokemon type beat. Because I missed talking about this. I didn't talk about this episode earlier, but we're going to be talking about a couple episodes before where these characters were revealed, and the episode after the series ended, episode 13. It's technically an OVA though, but basically what happened was, okay, so the mom and her sister come down to Earth to visit, and the sister's like, you're married to this guy? What are you fucking stupid? You must be a fucking idiot. Look at this scrawny weakling. He's wearing glasses. Look at this dork. You're 8. Stop judging. Because she has a sister complex. Well, I would have a sister complex too if my sister looked like that. Ayo! My sister looks disgusting. She's not watching this. I can say whatever the fuck I want. She's especially not going to be watching 34 minutes in. But like, yeah, she's basically trying to like get them to like stop being together, and it's like, and he was helping his friend to go confess with a girl that he had sexual relations with, and yeah, after this episode they started dating. Yosuke was getting it. Yosuke was the man. Yosuke and his girlfriend had the most healthy relationship. Yeah, but they were. Yeah, but that episode he was trying to cheer up his bro, and then after they had made up, they were like arm in arm, like yeah, that's my bud, and her sister was like, yeah, he was arm in arm with another man. It was like I can't tell if this is homophobia or you just don't want them to be together. He was like, because either way it's incorrect, and don't be homophobic, kids. I will smack you. I will dropkick a homophobe. Not as hard as a pedophile, but definitely hard enough. For a pedophile, I would get a running start. I would get a running start and like kick them against the wall, like immediately in front of them, like. But like for like a homophobe, I would just like. I'd just like run up, drop kick them onto the ground. The pedophile would probably kick them on the ground, like, you dumb child molested bitch. You know? The homophobe would just like, you fucking idiot, see ya. It's more disrespectful. I feel like it's somewhat more disrespectful, but more physical pain was inflicted on the pedophile. No more Herbert the Pervert, bitch. You fucking maps, you can all go to hell. Yeah. And you probably will. But anyway, basically what had happened was she was using her ship navigator thingy, her version of Marie, to try and shoot his ass. And this guy's pretty resilient. He still got the shaft in this episode, but he gets the shaft anyway. So, but yeah. Basically, he was like, she doesn't even love you anyway. And he's just like, stand still. And then he just conks out for a little bit. And Mizuho's like, what the hell did you do to him? I didn't say that you didn't love him. Well, that's not true. He had standstills or whatever. And like, I do love him very much. And blah, 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 blah. You know, you get it. And then they kiss, they make out, they're good. And basically, after that scene, what happened was the girl went up to Kay and gave him a peck on the cheek. It was like, don't take that out of context or anything. Yeah, use a little look into my past. I used to like tsunderes. Yep, I did. I used to like them. I used to like them because Misty. I liked Misty. I mean, I'm more of a Serena person now due to Serena being adorable. Because if you don't like Serena, you can go to hell. If you don't do a more shipping, I will ship you away in a casket into the middle of the ocean, like Dio. Except like Dio, you won't be revived as with Jonathan Joestar's body, but you get it. What was I about to say? Yeah, but she kisses him on the cheek, and then Mizuho was like, "Oh, so you're kissing my sister now? I saw you're totally making out with my sister." And she's a crybaby, but we love her. It only adds to her moe, you know. But let me get a. Okay. Let me stop. What the fuck would I say? don't know why I solely thought about Rhymestyle getting 1,000 subs, 1,000,000 subs. But yeah, but Rhymestyle got 1,000,000 subs today. That has nothing to do with me, but he's a god tuber. Nah, he's not god tuber. Not god tuber. That's not the right term. He's a DB tuber. Yeah, that's it. What is a DB tuber? Oh, he's a fight tuber. Fighters tuber. He plays Dragon Ball games. Okay, that's what I'll say. He plays Dragon Ball games. And he reached 1,000,000 subs, and if you like Dragon Ball, watch it. Do it. But, yeah, that's that episode. I think that was episode 6, 7. I don't remember. But, yeah, that happened. But on to episode 13. Okay, so this is after the whole events of the series. And then the mom and the sister come back, and the little sister's like, we had installed security cameras, and we caught a whole bunch of naughty business going on in your room, and it's right here on these tapes. He's like, please, just for the love of God, let me have those. I'll do whatever the hell you want. And the thing is, they had to go on a date. And during that date, one of Kay's friends sees them. He's like, oh no, don't worry. I'll just be a lonely virgin forever. Yep, that's me. But you're wondering how I got into the situation. It all started... I don't know why I started doing that. I don't know why that voice suddenly made me do that. Yep, that's me. Guys, I actually thought about this. You want to hear my Sora impression? Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. If something happens to the voice actor for Sora in real life, I would love to play Sora. Donald, Goofy. I'm sorry, it's just I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game in my life. I just know exactly what Sora sounds like due to the fact that the concept of Kingdom Hearts is cool. I actually have a Keyblade paperweight up there. I actually broke off the blade guard, whatever the heck you want, like the part of the hilt. But it's not completely broken. Only one side of it is broken. But the Kingdom Key is right up there. It's good. But yeah, basically he has to stop the date and be like, dude, that's my cousin. Don't worry about it. He's like, I guess we'll just be lonely virgins together. If only he knew. If only he knew how much he's been banging on the regs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he and Mizuho are banging on the regs because they bang on the regs. How many times can I say bang on the regs? Bang on the regs. Regs. Banging on the regular. Regularly banging. I had nothing else. Okay, but yeah, that happened. Then the MILF Mama's mama, or Mizuho's mom, comes up and teleports the guy away. That'll be explained later. Don't worry about it. And then she teleports herself and Kay to a love hotel, because this is where this episode is going. Because I forgot to mention this, the MILF Mama's mama is also into younger boys. Younger men. Sorry, he's 18. Voice sounds weird. Listen. Shotokan is not acceptable either. I'm not a hypocrite. Please don't. I don't support Shotokan. Please don't. It is both ways. It doesn't work either way. If you're a female pedophile and you like little boys, it's gross. Yes, it's correct. Double standards. Fuck double standards. That's what I'm saying. But. Yeah, they go to the Love Hotel, and Hyosuke and his girlfriend just came out of the Love Hotel, and what was that conversation? So his girlfriend runs away out of embarrassment, because who wouldn't? I would have been out of there as soon as I saw a single person. I was like, we were never here. Yeah, And then Hyosuke's just like, hey man, I didn't know you were into older women. And she teleports him away, and they get teleported to the both of them were teleported to, I think it's the same place that Mizuho and Kei had shared their secrets together. Yeah, that shit is funny joke. Funny joke. I don't know any Star Wars jokes. Wait, can I do funny jokes? But like, hold on. Let me think of a character to do funny jokes with. I gotta do it with Rock Lee. I told this joke to my boy Thomas, but he didn't like it. But if you like Naruto, you're gonna love this one. Naruto asked, what did Naruto... wait, hold on. Naruto asked his sensei Kakashi what was the best way to get to a girl's heart. And Kakashi replied with, Chidori. Chidori. Get it? It's funny, isn't it? This joke is going too long. Funny joke. It doesn't really work with Rocket. Funny. I've been waiting for you, Sasuke. I might do Naruto impressions. I love doing Gaara. That wasn't even a good Gaara. That wasn't even I didn't say the line correctly. But yeah, they're in the Love Hotel now, and Kei is tied to a bed, and she is holding a censored vibrator. Just wanted to throw that out there. They totally had a censored vibrator. Ladies vs. Butlers ain't got shit on this show. It was Ladies vs. Butlers that I was gonna watch. Or was it Cowboy Bebop? It might have been Cowboy Bebop. Listen, I'll do Cowboy Bebop before I do Maids vs. Butlers. Okay. But yeah, Ichigo and the girl who liked Kei, Crush on Kei type beat is what I should have called her. Crush on Kei type beat had saw them go into the Love Hotel, and Mizuho's like, hey, have you seen Mr. Kusanagi? And then Kei's crush type beat, Kei's secret admirer type beat was just like, oh my, I couldn't say that. And he's like, please, just tell me quickly. He's like, well, I can show you. It's right that way. And then, yeah, so she teleports into the room and stops it immediately. And then they basically have sex on screen. They almost didn't, but they basically have sex on screen. And yeah, okay, so the show as a whole, the show without the OVA is a 7 out of 10. Like, in general, it's a good show. While the OVA is a -5 for ironic enjoyment. And speaking of irony, that was actually the part I remembered from the show when I was 12, due to the fact that I was a horny bastard. I'm still a horny bastard, but in a different sense, okay? But yeah, this series is pretty good. I like the series. But anyway, guys, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like, subscribe, share this with a friend, comment down below if you've seen this show, because the show has like a cult following. Because I've read comments of like on the opening, which is fire, by the way, and the final episode, and everyone was like, everyone on the comments of the original upload where I watched them when I was 13, everyone was like, Mizuho should have gotten pregnant in this episode, and then they had a baby, and then the season 2 would have been about them being parents. I didn't see Please Twins, but wasn't that the twist? I didn't finish Please Twins, but isn't that the twist that happened? I don't remember. I didn't finish Please Twins. I watched 5, 6 episodes. I never finished it. But yeah, that's show's pretty good. But anyway, guys, But anyway, guys, my friend, comment down below, blah blah blah, and my Twitter's in the description. My new channel's in the card. My new channel's in the description as well. Pinned comment on my Twitter. It's gonna be everywhere. Okay. But anyway, guys, I was about to say my old ass intro, but guys, stay frosty, stay chill, and see you.